We don't know what exactly went wrong, but for sure we want what we saw this morning when our volunteers saw the shipwreck. They were activated from the very beginning. We had this ship in distress with hundreds of people in need. From one side, we had to act and react very quickly to help the survivors with the first aid activities, health, ambulance services, and also supporting those that survived. From the other side, we had to face a bad scenario considering the many corpses that were stranded on the sand. So the activity started in a very hard and quick way and continued for the whole day long.
12 children are among the dead. How distressing is it for your teams working in this space?
Yeah, it's very distressing. We heard from the field, some news from the field several times today, and well, this is very hard because we have to remember that we are human beings too. There are fathers, there are sons, there are grandfathers among our rescue and volunteers. So one aspect to take in mind during the next hours will be also the psychological support to the volunteers.
Yeah, and what happens to the survivors?
Well, the survivors were immediately supported in different ways. From the first thing was the material assistance, so blanket and feeling them safe, let them feeling safe. Actually, those that were not hospitalized are hosted in a reception center in Crotone, and the reception is managed by the Italian Red Cross. For those that are hospitalized, we are waiting for some news, and now they are under the protection of the Italian Red Cross. Psychologists are active for supporting them since the very beginning. And another service that is in place that is very, very useful is the Restoring Family Links service that will give the survivors the possibility to contact their families and say they are alive, even if they lost contacts or don't have any device to do it. And in some cases, this service will also help the families of the missing persons to contact Italian Red Cross and to receive some news. In some cases, they will be positive. In other cases, no.
As winter ends and the weather begins to get warmer, do you anticipate that you will see more of these migrant boats taking to the waters?
Well, you know, what we are seeing, and that is not a matter of winter or summer or good weather or bad weather, because people are continuing to risk their life. For sure, we will be present at decks for supporting them in any case, hopefully not in these very tragic situations.
What difference have tougher laws brought in by the newish Italian government made on your and other NGOs' operations?
Well, we are continuing, and this is a constant action of the Italian Red Cross, that we are present. We are present for migrants and decks. We are present for other kinds of vulnerabilities, and this is our force. So this is the power of our emblem that make us very well known all around the world. So the Red Cross and the Red Crescent, and the possibility to gain immediately confidence from people that we assist.
But does it not make your job harder, though, the new rules that were brought in? They limit what you can do in terms of rescues?
Well, we are assisting the people who, after they land at the moment. So when our support is needed, we will be there.
More than 20,000 people have died or disappeared at sea in these journeys since 2014. What needs to change to stop people dying at sea?
Well, what we are really convinced that no one should risk his or her life for finding a safe place and a better life. This is the voice of our mandate. So we really hope that tragedies like this won't happen again, because when we're talking about the number that you mentioned, we are talking about people that lost their lives and families that lost their beloved.